Hi, my name is Melanie Hinds, and I'm a faith and financial ninja. I will put my links down below if you want to contact me to do any of those financial sessions associated with the Iraqi Dinar revaluation process. I am here to tell you that God wanted me to do this video. This is my Sunday. It's Monday, but He told me to do this. It's a prophetic word regarding this wealth transfer. Years ago, I got a call from a girlfriend and she told me about the Iraqi Dinar. I promptly listened, and then I went out and laid in the sun because I live in a cold climate. God brought me here. I follow leading to the Holy Spirit in whatever I do. And I promptly went outside because it was a nice day to lay in the sun like I do every day. The sun is out in Maine in the summer. So as I'm laying there, just kind of relaxing, I heard in my spirit, dinar. So I came inside and I did some research, and it seemed like a good investment. So I got my hands on some, and I continued to get my hands on some. And then I started learning about it, and I learned that it happened before with Kuwait. There is historical replication for this. So I continued on that journey. Then about 5 years in, I was like, God, is this a scam? Because I was listening to all the different intel providers that you've all heard of. I'm not going to say their names. We all know who they are. And the other thing is, I said I wasn't going to say their name until they start saying my name, because I'm also a voice in this. I have a channel. I've been helping people with the revaluation process, the pre and post ninjas. That's a service I provide, and that only I provide. It's a different way than the mainstream media way. So anyways, along 5 years in, I was wondering if it was a scam, because there are long-term scams. I'm like, could I be scammed, God? And He goes, ask me for a sign. I asked Him for a sign. It was the cardinal. I didn't tell anybody about the sign, but all of a sudden I started seeing cardinals. I said, okay, I guess this isn't a scam. I got gifts that were cardinals. I got cards that were cardinals, and nobody knew it was my sign. It was just me and God. So that was the other sign I got. I'm just telling you, for somebody who's been in this a while, this should encourage you, because these are the prophetic words God reveals to me. Then I got a lot of criticism because I've been telling everybody it's done. God says it's done. At the end of all my intel summaries, of which I'm loading one right now, God says it's done. God told me again to say it's done. I said, God, don't make a liar out of me. All the intel people say it's done. I don't want to be one of those. He goes, you're not. He goes, ask me for a sign. And my sign was, if my husband got a tip, because at LL Bean, they've had this policy of nobody in the outdoors that works there gets a tip. My husband's a firefighter. His second job is at LL Bean. A lot of people work a lot of jobs to get by here. So he never gets tips. But I said, okay, let my husband get a tip, because it's very unusual. And he goes, he got a tip last night. I said, yeah, I know, but let him get another one today. So we got one that day. So I started telling people it's done. I've gotten a lot of crap from it. For those of you who know me, comment down below if you know I've gotten a lot of crap for saying that, because it's not actually physically done. But when it's done in the spiritual realm, that requires us that are in the kingdom to pull it in with our prayers once somebody tells you it's done, right? So that's my gift with this. It's a prophetic gift for this wealth transfer. I don't know why. He's also told me a lot about the blockchain, and so I've invested in cryptos and profited from that wildly. So if you need to know about that, you're going to want to subscribe, tap the bell, and become part of my channel. If you're just a kingdom person, you're going to want to subscribe and get all my daily lives that God has me do while this is still open till this happens. I'm doing daily live coffee and conversations every morning. So join me. You'll find it's fun. The other thing, so I just did this intel video. I'm supposed to have a day off. God inspired me to do it. And then He goes, now you need to tell him about the tip. This morning on my Coffee and Conversation Live, you can go watch it, I said, wouldn't it be funny if my husband gets a tip today? He hasn't got a tip in a little while. And sure enough, he comes home. I'm joining him because the clouds clouded up. He goes, oh, by the way, I got a tip today. So I have to tell you, my husband got another tip, which means it's done. So I'm the only one who says it's done in the spiritual realm. So please, if you're a Christian and you're in the Iraqi Dinar investment with me, please send this to other Christians. Tell them to subscribe, like the video, tap the bell. I'd like to meet you. Please join us on our Coffee and Conversations. It's a lot of fun. I love you all with the love of Christ. God bless. Please receive this prophetic word as God told me to say. It is done. The Iraqi Dinar is officially done. If you want to see more evidence of it, I've got an intel source who comes on my chat every morning, and I just did a summary. It's loading now. This will probably load faster because there's not any details. Love you all. God bless.